For decades, cities were being built for the car. And that really began to change in the last 10 or 15 years. So when I was a kid, the bicycle meant freedom. It was my way of exploring my community. And when I rediscovered a bike as an adult, it was the freedom from being dependent on other types of transportation. So right now we're walking through Ciclavia, which is the largest open streets event in the US. They get thousands and thousands of people that come out to these events. And it's really just showing what happens when you shut down streets to cars and open them up for cyclists. Really builds community and shows what's possible when you reimagine the streets. My name is Ryan Respecki. I'm the founder and CEO of Social Bicycles. Social Bicycles is a transportation technology company. We make a bike with an integrated lock, with a mobile connection and GPS tracking. People can find and book these bikes with a website, the mobile app, or by tapping an RFID card to the back of the bike. I used to work for the New York City Department of Transportation. You know, we did these same types of events, particularly along Park Avenue. We called it Summer Streets, and the same type of turnout. It's amazing no matter what type of community you go to, whether it's New York, LA, or even smaller cities and towns, that once you open up the public space in this way, the people always come out. I spent the first few years refining the concept and building early prototypes. But things really began to take off in early 2011 when I met Nick Foley and we began integrating the lock into a custom bike.
As you start to ride a bike for transportation and realize that it's a really amazing thing to do, but that not everybody does it for a bunch of reasons that are all kind of complicated. You start to think about, like if you're an engineer or a designer, you start to think about how do you solve those problems that are keeping people from riding bikes in a way that, you know, actually works in a city.
Later that year, I met Marcin Pila, who took over software development and began building out a robust and scalable platform.
Where Subby really well come to the play is the data. Besides that we solve day-to-day issues with transportation in the cities, we gather and we offer to the cities this large amount of data which they can use later on for designing better cities for people to live in.
By 2012, we started to actually have something that was getting close to being a product that we can go out and sell. And we had Justin Wiley reach out to us about joining the team and doing business development.
So BikeShare, is one piece to this larger puzzle. And so one of the big things that we're focusing on right now is how do we integrate BikeShare with all of the other mobility solutions in the city. And every major city has a transportation card that we can integrate with, which will allow BikeShare to truly be the glue and the connections between all of these mobility solutions so you can access all of them, including BikeShare, with one card and one application.
And when Google's building self-driving cars and Tesla's building incredible, elegant, powerful electric vehicles, we look at that and say, well, we want to do the exact same thing, but for a different mode of transportation, for what bicycles are capable of doing.
At our core, we are a technology company and always have been a technology company. And the things that we are building, it's more than just BikeShare. It's about how to solve this problem of urban transportation and how you get around in cities. And that's always been the driving goal of not just me, but everybody that's at the company.
I would say Social Bicycles is the future of urban mobility.